So these are a few shots from a solo day trip I took a while back. I think it was January 18th this year. Those shots I pulled up, I saw a pack of wild horses running. I wasn't able to catch them, but thought that was just so... I had never seen that before. I don't know if they were wild Mustangs, but they were pretty majestic. So doing some exploring out. I think technically it'd be like Rosamund in the Mojave Desert, directly south of Mojave, the city. I found this cool area, and I was just doing some exploring for future expeditions, with my dad. These are some shots from a special place. I'll go more into this spot later, but I have a lot going on right here. There'll be more videos on it. So I was just doing some exploring. I went around the corner here, and this is all BLM land right next to private property. So I was looking for some cool camping spots. You can see the windmills in the distance. But this spot right here, you're surrounded on almost all four sides. So you wouldn't have the light pollution from the windmills. And this is BLM land. This area is called the Middle Buttes, and it was kind of difficult to figure out what this place is called. But I found the Silver Queen Mine, and I was looking into the history of that place, and that's how I found the name. The Silver Queen Mine, I guess they started that. It was just digging out silver and gold ore, and now it's a quarry. But I think they're still taking gold out of there. This is right around the corner from Soledad Mountain, and they're in the process of completely demolishing the entire mountain for gold. It's just kind of sad, but this is a pretty industrial area of the Mojave Desert. That's just what you get. This is back, my spot. I call it Camp Nicolau, or Zim La Source, which means land of the sun. But in January, you can see it's overcast. It was probably about 60 degrees. Really nice. I haven't camped out here, but been nursing an injury for the past year. I think it's about time, I'm just waiting for that nice break in the weather. It's been 100, 110 lately. It get back down to low 90s. It'd be pretty nice. It is the high desert. I want to say Camp Nicolau is at 3,200 feet above sea level. And the place where I live, we're only like 500 feet above sea level, so it's pretty hot. And the average temps in the desert are actually lower than where we live. It's ironic. Well, here I found a trail. This is over by the Rosamund area, and I found this cool trail. It was a little tight, but I'm in a 97 Ford Ranger. They're pretty small, so I'm on ATV trails. And it's just a stock 4x4 Ranger. I do have a 1.5-inch leveling kit on the front, so it lifted it up a little bit with the rough country springs and shocks. They're the M1 shocks, so they actually work really well. This thing's like a little mountain goat. Just takes you wherever you really want to go, honestly. Never got it stuck. Knock on wood. But I am pretty cautious, especially on these solo trips that I take. And most of the trips I take are solo, so I need to be on top of things. Yeah, it was a great day that day. I actually came back a couple days later with my dad. We were in the F-150, so we took different trails. We went way up the mountain, almost to the snow. These trails, if you head west, they just take you up into the Tehachapi mountain range. And if you're on a dirt bike or side by side, it wouldn't be as sketchy as a stock pickup truck. So this is almost directly west of Rosamund. So if you're ever trying to find a spot, you look up Backus Road. That's Backus Road, and the California Aquaduct Road, and where they intersect, there's all sorts of trails. All you gotta do is take a look on the map. And it's all kind of open land. I want to say technically it's owned by people, but it's all investment properties. They're owned by like corporations and LLCs, and they're just trading the land back and forth, inflating the prices of it. And they almost never actually see the land, so pretty much have the space all to yourself whenever you go out there. You might see a couple dirt bikers, but that's about it. That's back at Camp Nicolau. I was making a fire break trail, and I ran it a couple times, and I was kind of having fun with this one. So I want to say this part's about 3 minutes long, but I'm running the trail back and forth. I'm trying to just beat down the brush, because this whole place was almost burned down at one point, and I just really don't want it to burn down, you know. And there's thunderstorms, a lightning strike, you know, I think that would probably be the biggest risk. And I start camping out here and bringing people out here, then, you know, we're gonna have fires and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be as safe as possible. And I'm also gonna monitor who I bring out there. So there is a mine on the property. I have no idea how deep it goes, but I think it was a test mine. And if I'm correct, the amount of material that they pulled out of that mine, it's probably 70-foot shaft at least. But when we went out there around this time of year, there was actually algae growing inside of it, like it was full of water or something. So if that's the case, if I have like a, you know, say 50-foot shaft or something like that, and it's just filling up with water during the wintertime, that might be good for all the surrounding growth. That might be a reason why there's all this growth around here. But it is kind of a floodplain. If you look at it on the map, Oak Creek empties out into this basin. And then this part of the property is where it starts gaining elevation again. It's a lot of fun out here. And possibilities, you know. I want to make trails, make it more hospitable to bring people out. Maybe pull out a RV trailer eventually. Sky's the limit, honestly. things take time, resources, mostly time. It's 60 miles away too, so it's about an hour to get here from my house. I haven't been there in a few weeks actually, so I'm itching to get back. Anyways, I made it this far. Thanks for watching. You know, I'm just kind of rambling. I'm a rambling man, so have a good one, and thank you for watching.